Welcome back to another texturing video. Today we're going to texture a ceiling. First you want to take out a few scoops from your new bucket of mud, add in almost a quart of water. Again, you want it about soft serve ice cream or just a little thinner than soft serve, and should be good to go. You don't have to dump it in a tub like this. You can use a Rubbermaid or a scrap piece of plywood or whatever, but there's my dauber. You want to make sure you got good coverage of mud on your dauber too, because there will be like air pockets, so you kind of want to wiggle it around in your mud and make sure you got plenty on there. You can get 3 or 4 stamps out of one go of mud before you got to go back into the bucket. And you want to go in a row across the ceiling, perpendicular to the direction that you walk into the room. You don't necessarily want to run with the way that you're walking into the room. You'll see any lines or changes in your rows a lot easier. So again, perpendicular to where you walk into the bedroom is ideal. Try not to get too far ahead of your putty knife either. Once this mud is exposed to the air for long enough, it's really not that long, it really starts behaving differently under the knife and doesn't look as good. So you want to go ahead and get you a 3 or 4 foot wide row stamped all the way across the ceiling, and go ahead and knock her down with your knife. And you definitely want to do this with a wider knife. Don't get too far ahead of yourself. Get it looking good before your mud dries, and then stick some more on. Make sure you overlap your stamps too on the previous row so that it all ties in just a little bit better even yet. A steady, even pressure, and keeping your knife as flat to the wall as possible is your friend here. Also, you're going to want to keep your knife clean between passes, or you'll get funny lines and drags through your mud that just don't look right. Another little nuance to knocking this mud down, you want to keep an even speed as you're dragging it across there. If you get going too fast, it'll stutter and leave funny ripples in the texture. And voila, now you just don't want to let it dry too fast and pray that it doesn't crack up like an old dry lake bed. Thanks for watching. God bless.